damn! And in this video, I'm gonna talk about 3 ways to make your gym time more productive. What's going on, guys? Chris with the Boddamn channel, coming to you live from the inside of my garage, aka the Boddamn gym. In this video, I want to let you guys know about 3 ways to become more productive in the gym. Now, as you guys may or may not know, time is of the essence. A lot of times, even to get into shape, getting in the gym is a tough thing to do. So when you go to the gym, you have to make this time count. So I'm gonna give you 3 ways to become really productive in the gym right now. Number 1 is don't wear headphones. I absolutely really support the notion of thinking about what you are doing. The headphones, in my opinion, take away from what needs to be done, the pain that needs to be had, and the concentration that needs to be present. In gym talk, we like to call this the mind-muscle connection. Now, typically, your mind thinking about exactly the muscle, the fibers, the contraction is what you need to be thinking about. So anything in the way of that is just gonna distract you from doing your job in the gym. Think about it. If you're listening to music, you're taking your mind off of what needs to be actually done. You're listening to the lyrics, you're getting into the beat, that's great. But quite honestly, it's removing you from the mind-muscle connection, which is your brain, your muscle, and the exercise at hand. So Boddamn tip number 1 is get rid of the headphones, get into the gym, do your stuff, and then get out of the gym. My second tip for you guys is time all your sets. This is very important, okay? Make sure that you have either a phone app or stopwatch, a wristwatch, something that lets you know that a minute has passed by, or a minute and 30 seconds, or maybe even 3 minutes if you're doing some crazy squat work, right? You have to make sure that you're timing all your rest sets. That way you can get optimal muscle development, maybe optimal hypertrophy. Whatever your goal is, it's gonna deal with usually some sort of time in between your sets. For example, take the end of a workout. A lot of times people put rapid sets with very small, downtimes like 30 seconds, 45 seconds just to burn the muscle out at the very end. Now you can contrast that with in the beginning of a workout, if you're pushing up super heavyweight, then maybe your rest times need to be a minute, minute 30, sometimes 3 minutes long. But no matter what your goal is, you have to actually know and be cognizant of the time at hand. I like to use this Basis Peak watch. It has all kinds of functions, heart rate, and that stuff built into it. But the stopwatch function is the most important thing. I look at it every single time I'm not touching the weight, making 100% sure that I am ready for the next set or the next exercise that is at hand. Most of the rest times that I deal with now are 1 minute long, and about the 45 or 50 second mark, I'm already prepping for the next set. But I am definitely looking at this watch all the time. And in between exercises, I'm looking at 2 to 3 minutes in between. I'm definitely looking at the watch there too. So Boddamn tip number 2 is definitely be cognizant of your time. Last is keep your talking to a minimum with your friends in the gym. Now this part probably sucks to a lot of people because a lot of people look at the gym as a very social type hour. Only problem is a lot of people that you see talking to each other all the time typically don't have the bodies that you really want to achieve, right? In order to get the best results out of the gym, you have to have a good workout, you have to have the right rest times, and you have to make sure that you stay on track. The end of a workout is basically a goal, and most workouts are typically done within an hour. So if you spend an hour talking around to people in the gym about random stuff, maybe it's sports, maybe it's the UFC fight, it could be just family stuff, quite honestly that should wait till the very end or maybe in the very beginning. But once you start the workout, it's game time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to get the results that you want. So to me, it doesn't even make any sense when I go to the gym and I get my stuff done and I look around at people that are just having crazy conversations about stuff that's not even in their control. All the while their bodies are getting cold, they don't get the results that they want. It doesn't make any sense to me, nothing. And that's because A, it doesn't make any sense in the first place, and B, for a human being, it's quite easy to pick pleasure over pain. Get the workout done, or talk to your friends and have a good time. Quite honestly, a lot of people are gonna pick the second thing. But here at Boddamn, we pick the first thing. But that's my pro tip to you guys, is when the workout starts, you go through the workout, all right? And you make sure you time everything, you make sure you have a proper workout, and then you can do all your talking afterwards if you want to. All right, guys, so thanks for watching this video. More Boddamn content to come. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button down below. Maybe leave a comment or 2 on something that you might wanna see on another Boddamn video. But until then, take it easy. Goodbye!